Pizza talk. I guess I'll be the trailblazer again.
I'll be the quartermaster again, I guess.
Who wants to try and be the scout this time?
Should probably be Lintz. I think he has +2.
I do, but I was scout. Wait.
You still have the better. You still have the better chance than the rest of us.
Shall we
okay.
roll? See if we die or not.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't get dropped on.
Hang on a second.
Well, this is already off to a better start than last time.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my god.
Yeah.
I think
What?
I like to think in story. I like to think it's because all the bugmen just fucking heard of fucking Viktor or like saw his viciousness. I was like, fuck no, fuck no.
Or maybe they thought, man, if we fight these guys, they're so embarrassing, we'll just get worse at fighting for doing it.
I just sit down in a. Are we actually walking or are we
Yeah,
like
we
in a
don't-
carriage?
So,
We don't have a
Okay.
carriage, we're too cheap.
We spotted trouble and we reduced the amount of time and used a normal amount of rations.
you manage to leave the long arm. You look up in the sky and it's pretty gray and overcast. You guys probably got up around 9 a.m. So, do you like to, so you want to start marching?
We just did all our rolls for it.
Cool. What way are you going?
Back up north.
Yeah. We're still going to where the children were said to have disappeared.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't
where's-
Tom have from
where's
like
that?
directions or something?
Tom, did you?
Because of his ghost thing?
What do I want?
You got some information, so we'll just follow up on that, right?
Yeah, but you guys don't know that I got information.
Well, okay, in that case we just go north, I guess.
Yeah.
We keep going north.
Yeah.
Well, you're the scout, so you're in the front,
Yeah.
so you could go there
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, I will go there anyway. I'll lead them to the place.
Now you say
Okay.
this place is called the Grass Sea, but aren't there any like roadways dug out?
Not really. Not
They
going
don't go
north.
here because it's dangerous.
Hmm.
So yeah, you just take off north.
So we run into any Dothraki?
You know what? Let's find out.
Oh,
That was a Game of Thrones reference.
I know.
Oh shit. Okay. So you are 3 miles north of Kaywold into the Greengrass Sea. When you come across, let's see, actually, Tom, you spot a bunch of flattened grass and like a smoke column raising up into the sky. What do you do?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Sure. So you're walking in front when you notice a bunch of like flattened grass around the area, and then a little ways out is a like smoke column pouring up into the sky.
I point it out to the rest of the party.
Cool.
I would like to discern realities.
Sure.
That's probably a good idea, yeah. You want to roll it, should I?
9. Ask one.
Hmm. What here is useful or valuable to me?
It looks like the way the grass is flattened, it was some sort of cart or wagon has been through here lately.
Can I see a wagon?
You
Like,
don't.
what can I actually see beyond, other than the smoke? Or is it like really far away?
It's pretty far away. But there's a smoke column and then like a flattened grass trail.
That's actually the thing. Is it going the same direction we're headed, or is it crossing our path?
It seems to be going north. It's crossed your path.
Wait, we're going north, so it's parallel, not perpendicular.
Right. So, Lintz would have started leading you northwest,
Mhm.
and this trail is just going north.
Okay, so
It's fine.
I say we
You can
kind of
make-
like creep up on it, get closer to the smoke column, and give them a wide berth if they look, like trouble.
Well, you're probably sneakier than the rest of us.
Maybe.
When he says that, I just crouch down, and seeing as the fucking grass is at head height to me,
Yeah.
basically just disappear.
All right.
Yeah. Why don't you go check it out and then report back to us, and we'll be ready.
I'm not going all that far away from the group. It's just,
All right. I'm glad you agree. See ya.
oh, you bastard.
Ha ha.
Okay, I just keep following after Lintz then if he's scouting.
Yeah, we just keep going on.
All right, cool.
I mean, we follow just like at a distance.
Sure. So, eventually you make it to where the smoke column is, and you notice like a wide, flattened circle. Like, so as you get there, it's kind of strange because you'll see this like curved, flat grass, and then you'll walk into this like perfectly flattened field of grass that like curves around, and then you're like, well, the smoke column's in the middle. You kind of have to cross it.
Would you say that it's spiral in its pattern?
It may not, like, if you went to follow it, do you follow it? The flattened grass pattern.
I want to discern realities.
Sure.
One. Alright, well, what happened here recently?
It's hard to say, but something big, something maybe powerful, went through this place and has, like, perfectly flattened, like, a 3-foot in diameter, like, line of the grass, just perfectly flat.
Can we see anyone
Now, I'm
around
not
the
saying
campfire?
I'm not saying it's aliens.
Definitely aliens.
Could be aliens.
Aliens. Aliens? It's creatures from a different land.
Speaking of aliens, Star Drive 2 is fucking good.
Well, that's all
What
very
was
well
the-
and good, Joaquin.
What are you
fucking
talking
good.
about, Joachim?
Been playing it. It's good. You know,
Joachim.
in between squires. Just been.
Come on, Joaquin.
Joachim. What are you talking about? This is the
Yeah.
real world.
You haven't
No,
gone insane yet, Joaquin.
The PC game, Star Drive 2, just came out
What's
on Steam.
PC?
Joachim, what are you talking about? There's no PCs.
Joaquin, roll an insanity check.
And then,
D36.
and then Joaquim realized that he was with a bunch of filthy console casuals.
Alright, so
Joaquin.
do you guys make your way towards the smoke?
Does
Yes.
it look like there's anyone in the camp?
So you cross like the circle, and then you notice like another circle that's a bit smaller. You cross it as well?
Of course, I, Viktor, von Weiger, this bug slayer do. I fear nothing. I've beaten down bugs.
We send Victor
Victor,
in
what-
first.
Yeah.
Oh
I was just asking, can we see like the campfire itself?
You don't see a fire because the grass is kind of in the way, but
Should
you
not send the
definitely
loud guy first.
the smoke column is definitely getting closer.
Well, stop me then, Joachim. Or are you too
I am.
busy talking?
I am stopping.
We're
We're
running to get my
We're
pizza.
sending the halfling in first, and that's it.
Well, as long as it fulfills my objective, that is to find the children and teach them about the ways of Templarism.
If only there was a way to profit off of this through deceit. I
Chop,
just walk on ahead, kind of like crouching down occasionally, because I have no idea how to actually be stealthy. I'm a merchant.
Joachim's being a bit of a racist and assuming that Mandok is stealthy because he's a halfling.
I just look at him. Are you sure about this?
I just shrug.
I look at Tom. It seems that only you and I are the only combat worthy here.
Tom seems to be like blank face, staring up at the sky.
I just snap my fingers in front of him like, well, it seems that only I, the great bug slayer, is the only one who can lead us into victory.
The next time you see me, I've gone into my bag of tricks. I've got like some green paint and like striped it across my face.
What is he doing?
It's called camouflage.
What is he smearing all over his face over there?
It seems that he is... it's an ancient technique called camouflaging. It clearly was used by cowards that we Templars destroyed in the far south.
So yeah, I keep heading towards the column of smoke.
Cool, now we just wait for Lintz.
You wanna know what we called those cowards, Joachim? Danes.
Danes.
World
Danske
racism creeping into the fantasy realm.
Just utterly making the wordplay. Insulting every Danish person watching here. Sorry.
I'm sure there's like 100 at least.
It's a billions.
If you're gonna get people from the face punch thread, just be warned, Dane's not welcome in this game.
No, they're welcome to see why I, the Swedish, the Swedish guy playing the Templar is better.
If 10 people watch one of Snake's Tabletop's videos, 9 of them are Danes.
Yeah. I've got a big market in Denmark.
I've killed tabletop of twats.
Rip.
Alright, so Tom, people are edging closer to the smoke column. How close do you guys get?
Well,
All the way?
we're approaching, like, looking for any danger, so basically as close as it looks like we can get without fucking arousing any problems. Like, I'm just going until I see any threat of danger.
So eventually you notice like 2 carts kind of pulled together and a smoking object like in the middle of this wide area of nothing but like flattened grass.
Do I recognize the cart?
No.
How unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
It's not your cart.
Bastards.
Did you have a donkey?
Not stealing my cart so that I could find it.
Did you have a donkey as well?
No, I just had a cart. I had Viktor pulling it.
Oh, that makes sense.
I wanna try to discern realities again.
Sure.
Well,
Ask one.
what should I be on the lookout for?
So typically it looks like this is an abandoned camp, which who would abandon a camp? I would be on the lookout for anything that might be trying to ambush you.
I kind of turned to Joachim, figuring as the veteran, he'd be the one most likely to see a situation like this. So, what should we do?
Should I spout lore?
About what? About like what to do during a ambush or like?
I mean, it's the only thing I can think of in regard to what he just asked me.
I don't think that would really work.
Alright, I don't know. I guess we.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Roll it. We can do something about this.
All right.
Could be like knowledge to do with these planes. I figured if we lived
Oh
around
my
Rolls a
God.
10.
God.
So what was the question?
Like, what should basically? I think I asked like, what should we do in this situation?
In regard,
Alright.
like using my knowledge of like being in war and stuff.
Yeah. So you recall back to the time when you were the ones, you and your squad were the ones ambushing a like camp, kind of like this, and what the defenders did was they hid behind the carts and put their like backs towards the center while keeping an eye on the grass. You remember like one of them was like about to spot you. So something interesting and useful. Hiding in the cart is a good way to hide from the ambushers.
Hmm.
Or maybe
Well, okay. So I'm like,
that's where the ambushers are hiding.
well, if it were me, I'd be in those carts.
Right. So what you're saying is set the cart on fire.
Are you crazy?
No, I got a plan. Listen. And I make sure that, God, why can I never remember
Victor.
your name? Victor. I make sure that Victor is not can't hear us. Like, listen, I got a plan. We send Victor in, right?
Right?
We wait here. He draws them out, and then wham bam, we get him.
So
Why do we even need to get
ambush the ambushers?
Exactly.
I like it.
And plus, we're using Victor as bait in this scenario.
I like it more.
Tom?
I shrug. It's like, I'm okay with not getting hit again.
Hey, Victor. Sir Victor. Sorry.
Yes.
Bug Slayer.
Yes,
Yes.
Sir Victor the Bug Slayer.
Yeah.
Listen, we have a plan.
Yes.
You're gonna go out there because we think they're hiding in, like, off way a bit. You know, definitely not in the carts. Is what I'm saying.
Hiding
And
in the
you're gonna
carts
go
would
up
be
there
stupid.
and you're gonna look it over, and they're gonna jump out at you from somewhere, not the carts,
Hmm.
and then we're going to jump out at them.
Why can't you just
This
send
way-
the halfling?
This way, you get the most glory because you're up in the front. You see? It's win-win.
Plus,
Perhaps.
Victor, your reputation precedes you. If they jump out and ambush Victor, well, that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Yes,
Exactly.
indeed. They do need to feel the Templar's might.
That
But-
they do.
But I'm not. But I refuse. You should know your place, Jaochim. I am not. You are not above. You are not above me.
No. I think you get me wrong. See, I'm not ordering you here. I was just thinking of the plan that you would come up with if you had all the information, and this is what I think it would be. Don't you agree?
No, I have a better plan. I shall go out and lead them out, and then you shall watch me to take them out. Of course. Feel free to jump in to feel better about yourself, and I walk out.
That's a much better plan. I agree.
And if you don't help me, you remember what I did to that bug?
He concerns
yeah,
me. I
So,
just turned to Joaquin and
Thinking
say,
plan, we just let them ambush him.
no, I say we should still probably... Why am I thinking of a plan that spares his life?
Because we need a meat shield.
We'll see what happens.
Because you need me to make more money.
I just kind of like look at Joaquin and say, there's a whole land full of people like that.
I know, the far south.
Far south. Full of inbreds and Templars. And inbred
Bunch of
Templars.
bastards.
I heard that, Mandok.
Mandok. It just kind of turns.
Halfling.
My real name.
Anyway, yeah, we'll go through with the plan.
My real name's Barry.
Do you just up and up say that? It's like, my name's Barry.
Just as he's walking away, I just turned to Akeem and say, "My real name's Barry." Just kind of like casually admit that.
And
I think
just
my
stand
parents
there.
hate me enough to name me Mandok.
I just
I
look
just
around.
figured that was one of your
So,
people's
so Austin, do I
names.
get
I don't know.
do I get ambushed? I just stand here like,
Oh.
No,
Austin,
you don't.
Seems that this forest is full with cowards.
So you like walk into the middle of this perfectly flattened circle where the wagons are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why haven't
there's
they ambushed
there's the smoke is emanating immediately from the center of the circle.
Inspect what could be causing it.
It looks like somebody started like a small fire, maybe. But I mean, it's just like smoking now. There's nothing around.
I take out my sword to just dig in there, just see what's in there. But
Yeah, I mean, you stick your sword in the ashes, kind of mess with the few like burnt logs, and sparks come up. That's it.
I just look at the guys and like, there's nothing here. It was a simple camp.
I don't move.
I don't. I sort of creep forward, keeping an eye on the car, expecting people to flood out at any moment.
I look in the carts. Do I find anything in them?
Yeah, there's a couple chests. Looks like a couple like packs, and like as you're looking around, there were like 3 packs sitting against the cart. And it looks like there's someone was just kind of hanging out here.
Oh, I take my sword to start hammering away on the fucking lock.
It doesn't look like they're locked.
Oh, I'll just open it.
Okay, cool. There's a bunch of like commodity goods in one of the chests.
I look around. There's just goods here.
Oh man, these aren't mimics.
Do I find any gold?
Yeah, you open up another chest and it's just like full of gold.
How much?
What? Holy shit.
This is bullshit.
let's see.
There's some bullshit here, and I know it.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
The third one is rigged with C4. I know it.
Roll 2d6. Oh, sorry. Roll 3d6.
Just roll another D6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just roll another d6 and you can add it up.
Alright, that's 11 times 50.
What?
Alright, there's maybe like 500 coin. It's pretty heavy.
I look at it and I say, yes, funds for the Holy Crusade.
Now, Viktor, my old pal.
I look at him, I look at Mandok and I say, no. These are going straight into the Templar funds.
Now, you can give it to your religion, or your order, but I am a living thing. Then I realise what I said and back away.
I stare at him. I take the chest up like, you can take all these commodities to sell. It seems that whoever was here has abandoned it. It's up for grabs.
I take the commodities.
Yeah, I mean, it's full of like iron ingots, like some perfectly folded leather bolts, like craft goods.
I say, Jaochim, Tom, come. We have found a gift.
I wait another few minutes. Does anything happen?
No, nothing happens.
Alright, then I get up. I go to the cart.
Now,
It's sad that we don't have any pets, have any donkeys or horses to pull these carts.
I mean,
for.
there's 2 carts.
that said, the donkey.
I look in
doesn't
the other
cost
cart.
much.
Let's see. Roll a d10.
This is the one rigged with explosives.
Figures.
A 2. Okay. You notice what looks like to be a book that was like thrown aside, along with a few kind of like crate-looking things.
I pick up the book.
Cool. As you touch the book, you feel kind of like a weird sensation of the book. But I mean, it's just like whatever. It's kind of weird.
That book is filled with heresy.
Well, I'm dead.
Yeah. What do you do with the book?
My flesh melts off. I open it, I guess.
Okay. So you just like
first I'll
flip
just,
to.
like, is there any writing on the cover?
No, but the actual like texture of the book feels a little strange.
This is where I realise it's a tome made of human flesh and we've actually just walked into another dimension.
Feels strange, like magically.
Like you're petting an old person.
Huh. Yeah, that thing you do.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, that's pretty strange.
I open it
You just like flip to a random page?
with some trepidation. No, I open the cover.
Okay, you just go to the first page.
Yeah.
It's all in a different language that you don't understand. But there are like strings of symbols possibly forming words. And like, you know, as you like read more of it, it starts to like burn into your eyes.
All right, I close it and
Yeah, you still see like the symbols and the words like floating in front of you.
oh god.
Rip.
I put the book in my bag.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh, actually, you know what? I should have had you roll something for that.
What?
Mental fortitude. Defy danger with wisdom.
Oh dear!
Oh god.
Okay. So yeah, you like thoughts start flooding into your head of weird like
This is Rogue Trader all over again.
like a person taking a pair of like something like an iron that they've had sitting in a fire and just like pressing it against their eyes and like writing in with like someone's broken finger in blood, and just all these weird kind of occult thoughts start to fill your head. And
We
these
hear
symbols,
him screaming from inside the car.
the symbols on the book, like as I said, like burn into your eyes, and when you shut the book, they still appear to be like floating.
Yeah, I scream and I throw the book.
The book has been thrown.
Where did it
Yeah.
land?
I'm just like on my knees, like covering my eyes.
I just walk up to it. Can I like spout lore? Just like see if I recognize this kind of book.
Sure.
I'm gonna use one of my bag of books on this for a +1. So 4 charges left. Just like I start flipping
A
through.
book to learn about a book.
A book
Yeah,
to
you
learn
pull
about
out a book to learn about a book.
See if I can book it. So it's a +1 to this. So a 7.
So 7.
Nice.
All right, I'll tell you
Snap.
only tell you something interesting.
So on me to make it useful.
It's said a long time ago, a certain group of cultists wrote different kinds of spell manuals. And this might be one of them. You don't know. But how do you know about this?
I've travelled, I've read loads of books in my time, so it is learning about books. Not to mention I have travelled with occult types before. You don't get to pick people you travel with. So basically people on the road who might have been into this stuff know me and I might know them.
That was me rolling a spout lore check as well.
Cool. 7. It's pretty much the same thing. You know, an ancient. This is possibly like an ancient occult manual or text. How do you know?
Meanwhile, I'm just like screaming on the ground.
Well, I mean, this is my line of work, basically.
Yeah, this is right up your alley.
So I take the book, I bind it,
Okay.
and I put it in my rocks. I don't really have anywhere safe to keep it.
Do you want to try to read it?
Just kind of.
I ain't gonna read this shit.
Yeah, look what it did. Look what it did to Joaquin.
I'm watching it. I'm watching Joaquin writhe on the floor.
I kind of look at Joaquin, just kind of go, huh. Then I turn to Tom and say, you know, I could probably make a pretty penny off of that.
No,
No, all right.
no.
I hate you so much.
So for Joaquin,
Look,
is he just
as comforting as I can be, I just say, look, I've known people who read this shit for fun. It'll probably wear off.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
I wanted to
Oh,
serve
don't
realities.
whine. As long as you're not an unholy beast, I won't slay you.
Sure. Roll it.
Okay, so I only have one.
I only got 4 charges on my bag of books left. So I take that book, read it, and then throw it away.
What happened here recently? Basically, I'm trying to find confirmation whether it's something I can exorcise.
Sure. So, what happened here recently, by your best guesstimate, knowing that, you found like an occult textbook, basically, in one of the carts, it was just like casually strewn aside. It's possible that whoever was reading it scoped out like certain words of power and then just flattened the camp. Like, because, you're looking around and there's signs that people were here and that they were doing something, and then there weren't people here.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Victor. I
Yes.
don't give stock to what sort of thing that you do, but if anything was unholy, it'd be that right there. I point at the book.
So
I
don't know
look at I see the book. I prepare to draw my sword.
No,
Vile.
no.
I don't know
Vile.
if I can use Exorcist on this.
Vile literature.
So, Joaquin, are you back up? Are you moving around, looking around?
Yeah.
So, you notice a figure with robes, like just plain simple black robes, brown robes, standing in the fire pit. He has his hands folded in front of him, and his face forward.
Who's that?
Do we see him? Like, do we look where he's pointing?
No, you guys don't know what the fuck he's
Did
about.
someone sneak up on us?
What are you
And I
talking
go out-
about?
I go out there.
Yeah, sure. You walk up to him. He looks at you and says, Joaquin.
He's floating over the
No,
fire.
he's like standing in it.
Okay.
He looks at you and says, Joaquin.
How do you know my name?
There's a slight laugh and says, we know everyone's name.
So I'm watching him talk to something that is not there.
Yes.
I look around with like some trepidation. This is a little strange. Who are you?
He says, it's not important to know who I am. What is important is to know what I can offer. Then you feel like a smile coming from under this hood.
Which is...
The book. Do you wish to read it?
I can't think of anything right now that I wish less than to read it.
You feel like a frown upon you, and he says, "There's immense power in that novel. If it could be yours."
Oh, it's a novel.
Man,
Yeah,
Do I
I
get-
think you're barking up the wrong tree right now.
He says, "Are you sure? We can have all the glory, all the love, maybe protect more of your squires with it." And he, smiles.
I don't think so.
I think I don't really want to. No, I won't say anything. I don't want to backseat GM.
And he says, "Very well," and is gone.
Yeah,
What?
I look around again.
Are you okay, Joaquin?
I'm decidedly not okay.
Are you
I
I
being...
mean, better or worse than usual?
Worse than usual.
Are you being smitten by unholiness?
Normally, I would ignore that, but yes, I think so.
I
I
half draw my
genuinely
sword.
think so. Yes.
I
Your
half draw my
head-
sword.
Your
There's
head,
only one cure.
your head throbs, and for like a second, you still see the images reappear in front of your eyes.
Yeah, I just like sit down and hold my head, and I ignore Victor.
So I'm just standing there scrutinizing him, and I ask him, "What did you see?"
I don't know. Some hooded figure.
What did he say to you?
It doesn't matter.
Well, is he on the ground right now? Because I crouched next to him. It really matters what he said, because if it's what I think it is, then I need to exercise this book straight away.
It just offered to teach me how to read the book.
Did he offer you anything else? Unlimited power, perhaps?
Yeah, the usual.
The usual.
The usual.
Because this stuff is commonplace.
Like, I've sold a
Joaquin
few
has seen some
tonics that
shit.
promised unlimited power in my time, but they never had that
Joaquin-
effect on people.
Joaquin's seen some shit.
Alright, and then Tom just kind of pats him on the shoulder and was like, "Alright, I need to get to work on this book now. This is clearly too dangerous to stay as it is."
I
Clearly.
say we destroy it.
I turn to Joaquin and say, that rogue figure, terrible salesman. You never offer unlimited something, you offer it in limited quantity so they have to come back to you.
Yeah, that must be why I turned him down.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tom, I just go to you, basically say, Tom, I say we destroy this book. Clearly it's not good for anyone.
I agree, but I need to exercise this thing first. I say, rubbing my chin. And I put my sack down and I start putting ingredients out and stuff.
So your exorcism banishes lingering souls and otherworldly entities.
Yeah.
I don't think there are.
It's annoying because it's I know that doesn't make sense, but then at the same time, this is pretty much... This is his jam,
I mean, in cases when you do encounter ghosts, and you will, this would be really useful. But for occult artifacts, I wouldn't say they're otherworldly entities.
I mean, I did just encounter a spirit-like thing in a fire.
Right. So he could banish that, but yeah, okay. Yeah, no, you can do your exorcism thing.
Right. I also
I
forgot
can
that
see
I
a
had
purpose for this.
I also forgot that I had a pendant of stray souls, so I should get one extra horn because I'm stupid and I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess I'll try to exercise it. Let's go.
Oh,
Damn.
she's
Boom.
exercised.
Choose 3.
Yep, so the evicted spirits don't take up residence nearby, rebuked entities do not retaliate against you, and witnesses of the event are not sent into panic or violence.
Great. So, describe to me the circle or the setup that you perform with the book.
Alright, so I have iron shavings, cold iron shavings, sprinkled in a circle around it, and some salt going in the opposite direction. How that works, don't ask me, but it does. And
Beautiful.
I lay pig's blood between the lines so that, it forms a solid barrier. And then I just place the tip of my staff on the book and I speak the words to start banishing entities.
While he's doing that, I turn to Mandok and I'm like, I really think I need to get into a new line of work.
Papa Winchester would be very proud.
You're 60. Like, you messed up. As I say, you're 60.
I'm how old?
60?
How old? Mandok,
60?
how old?
I don't know. I'm guessing 60? Maybe 70? I don't know you humans all that well.
Yeah, I'm sitting
Amazing.
around there.
Alright, so it's
I'd like
loud.
to get into a new age. New line of
The-
work, I mean.
The pig's blood circle starts to boil. The salt kind of blows away, and the iron shavings start glowing red hot as the book kind of begins to vibrate. And you see a strange, otherworldly robed figure rise out of the book and then just vanish. And everything stops.
As soon as it topped up, fucking Viktor drew out his sword and was ready to fight it, but when it disappeared, he just looked around like, what?
Congratulations.
Yay!
We've now got a tome of impotent evil.
Yeah.
Tome of forbidden knowledge.
Does the book look any different?
No,
I mean, I don't go anywhere near it, but
it doesn't look any different.
Then I just walk over to Tom and ask what the hell we do with it next. Bearing in mind, I can sell it.
I kind of look at
I could
him
hear your eyebrows go up as you said that.
If anyone else wants to, try to read it.
It's like I nudge him with my elbows. I say, I can say it. Say it. I can sell it.
I looked down at him and was like, do you really want to sell this on to someone who might sell it on again, and then, one day it'll get into the hands of someone particularly evil, and then the world will be over as we know it.
Look,
And then
man,
what we
I've
do
sold
is
more amoral stuff than this, okay? You do what you can to turn a profit.
I hold my sword out. Let me destroy it with my blade. I shall smite it.
Now, you see, that's just stupid and destructive.
It's a vile book of heretics. We must destroy it.
Now, what is heresy and what's not is surely just a matter of perspective. There's only one black and white line, and that's who has more money.
Hey,
So-
what about those crates? What's in the crates?
So first, Tom,
Right.
these books can have latent power in them. You have clearly banished the spirit that was haunting it. However, it might still be useful.
Useful or dangerous?
Both.
hmm
Depends on how you roll.
Of course.
I'm just like still standing by my side, just like waiting for a response to can I sell it?
I think I'll keep it safe for now.
Fair enough.
And I tuck it away inside my cloak somewhere, and I pat it, and it's like, where the fuck did it go?
I just I kind of like drop this one with, but when it's no longer useful to you, I can cut you a profit.
Hey, Tom,
Yeah.
where the hell did you learn how to do that?
He kind of chuckles, like self-deprecatingly. He's like, it's just something I've picked up.
No, I don't know that. People don't do that.
I don't know. You see all sorts of weird people on the road. Some people
Yeah, believe me, I've
exercise
seen
books.
some weird things, but people don't do this sort of thing a lot. You know what I mean?
There's a difference between traveling with soldiers and traveling with merchants.
Do merchants get involved with stuff like this pretty often?
No, but they get involved with us.
That's fair.
He shrugs and he's like, well, if there were more people who could do what I can do, I'd be out of the job pretty quickly.
Hey, you should check the crate as well. What's in the crates?
I just take my dagger and I go about like trying to pop the lid on a few of these crates.
Yeah.
I lean towards Tom, like say, your skills would be valuable in a Templar order.
Maybe.
So
We can promise you many riches and good compensation.
One of them, looks to be just full of like miscellaneous items. One might say is in some adventuring gear. The other, there is a keg, 3 health potions, and some dungeon rations.
3 health potions, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I say it's 3 of them, 4 of us, so who gets 1 each? Or
Well,
should one of us take all of them?
this is just my thoughts on this, but I did just experience some traumatic things, so I think I should get at least one of the potions.
If we were tracking insanity, Cody would have a higher insanity than the rest of you.
That's entirely understandable.
Yeah. And
I
pretty
don't know. I
impressive
think
with Viktor.
Tom would probably have higher, personally, but
I'm thinking we just when we get back into town, we get some donkeys, come out back this way, and hitch this shit up.
I agree.
Yeah, but we should take this specifically with us now because we can use it.
Yes.
Cover up.
I'm gonna take one of the health potions. You can do
How many health potions? How
There
many
are
health
3.
potions were there?
Oh, 2 now.
I'll take one of the health potions.
The last. is
How
just
much do they
3.
heal for? I don't
10.
remember. 10. Okay.
Wow.
Is that flat or
Or-
is that a D10?
Yeah, no, it's flat. And it removes a debility. Or,
you can
or
take-
it removes a debility.
You can take the
I need to
last one,
reset my
actually. I've got a healing potion. Lintz, you can take the last one. I've got a healing potion.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is that weight 1?
No, no,
Healing
wait.
potions have no weight.
What about dungeon rations? How many were there?
There are 2 sets of dungeon rations.
And they each have, what was that, 5, 10?
5 uses.
I've already got 2 on me.
I'm going to take 1 bit of dungeon rations.
I don't need more than your ration, really, so...
It's 5 uses. I'm pretty much golden. I just kind of mark the point. I take out a map, mark where this is, or at least a close approximation.
How much does a health potion weigh?
Nothing.
0.
Actually, what's the weight on dungeon rations?
1.
1. Okay.
Is it 1 for 5 or...
Oh, it's
Yeah,
5
1 for 5.
uses. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And
It's
whoever,
easier just to track it as 1 per 5.
whoever takes the keg is 4 weight. Or you can just
Is it
leave
a
in-
dwarven keg?
Yeah, keg of dwarven stout.
I have enough that I can carry that if no one else
Okay.
can.
You do
You're
it.
just gonna you can just strap it to your back and just lug this around.
I'm at 6 out of 11, so I can get 5 more, and that's 4.
The military in Brisk used to train this way. They'd strap dwarven kegs to their soldiers and then make them hike through the mountains. Tough times.
Dwarven keg, 4 weight. So I can carry 1 more load worth.
I think the kids read this book.
Yeah, I see the keg and I brighten up a bit.
It's a fine.
So
I don't think
that
kids would have made camp with wagons.
that chest of coin is actually only 1 weight.
Fantastic! I get 500 coin.
Well, it's 550 to be exact.
550 coin, and it's all
Alright.
mine.
Let's
Actually,
And I
point.
grabbed the crate of commodity. Well, the chest of commodities.
I look. I say, fine. For you guys, for your services to help me, we will shall split this evenly.
The commodities is probably 2 weight.
Okay.
So everyone gets 110.
Yeah.
Nice.
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 I'm at 179.
I'm at 155.
1, 2, 2.
Guys, 550 divided by 4 is not 110.
Oh, I was
What is
thinking
it
there were
that-
5 of us. Never mind.
How much do we-
137.5.
137.
I get more of it because I found it. So even that out.
Did you say 137?
Yeah, 0.5.
Point
So you can
five.
keep the. You can. Well, actually, there'd be 2 extras. So
Yeah. So 2 people get 138, or 1 person gets 139.
I feel I should get the 139.
You can go ahead with that. I'll just take 137. I'll just take 137. I'm too lazy to just give myself 1
So I'm
extra
at-
coin.
206 then.
I like how you just rolled for your math.
Because I'm lazy and bad at math.
I have a calculator open.
Same here.
Just Google it.
yeah, Google calculator.
Why? Literally, there's a calculator program on your computer.
Because Google's faster.
How is it faster? I have it open right here.
Oh, well,
Wait,
see, I
you
never
have
have it
that
open.
open right here, but you can't just type it in.
See, I never have a calculator open, so.
I always have it open.
Fuck, what was I going to say? What did we do?
But yeah, so, and a crate of commodities to weight. So right now, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I haven't even hit my load not bearing weight in mind, so I'm alright.
Do you mind if we wrap it up?
Yeah.
No?
I mean, if you guys just want to take this shit and return to town, sure.
Yeah, let's do it. Those kids can wait
Yeah.
another day.
Fuck those
Yeah.
kids.
We'll save the children, then we'll make way for the next lot of people.
And we'll leave. I assume we'll leave a Mandok to sell the stuff, and then we'll split it because we all found it.
Sure.
So, Mandok, it comes to mind that there is enough gold amongst you, and the commodities could probably drop the price for those brothers to start the blacksmith if you wanted.
That I'll trust them. This might I might end up regretting this, but
Do you
Mandok
ask us
decides
to
do a
invest?
nice thing. Huh?
You ask us to invest then?
I ask you guys to split with me until there's a couple of young kids who want to be smiths, and this town sorely needs that.
I will only do it if they can prove themselves.
I'll do it in the name of Baldric.
So, in total, you would just need 200 gold and the crate of commodities.
So 50 from each of us.
I
Well,
can drop.
you know,
I can
whatever.
drop that.
Viktor kind of begrudgingly do it because he figures, well, they're gonna basically my own private blacksmith, so I guess it's fine.
Sure, they'll be your own private blacksmiths. That's definitely how it'll work.
They must, but my condition is they will get my money if they constantly have Templar symbols in their workshop, and also Templar pamphlets.
So yeah, I take 50 gold from each of take 50 coin from the other lot. I go track them down and give them the money. Tell them tell them basically who each of their investors were, and I give them the crate.
Yeah, they seem super excited, and they say, it'll take like a week or so, but they should have everything up and running by then.
Oh yeah, can I follow you, Snake? Like follow with you?
Sure.
And I look at them like, I hope you guys do this, because if I find that you've tricked us, you will know my wrath. Actually, I am the law. Actually, I will give them an order. I will use I am the law to give them an order on this. That they have to do this, otherwise, well,
All
So
right,
let's...
roll it.
Fucking hell!
They don't give a fuck.
I knew this was going to happen. Well,
Well, we had to end the session with a bad roll.
well, no. We've got one more roll because I want to roll something.
Okay.
I want to roll a haunt. Actually, this might end up with a whole bunch of rolls. I want to roll visitation.
Okay.
So, a restless ghost appears before you and seeks your assistance. It has been wronged in life, in some way pertaining to your current quest. It offers a final request and will give you a number of clue points equal to your level, which is 1. You can spend a clue point to gain +1 forward to your next roll. Any clue points you have when you rest are lost. However, when all is said and done, if you don't fulfill the ghost request, you must roll ghostly tantrum at -2. Damn you.
So this is visitation. Interesting.
Yes. So choose 2. I'll take a -1 and a ghostly tantrum roll.
Okay, roll 2d6.
I get a +1 because I have the pen. Wait, hang on. What did I get? No. What did I take? Yeah, I've got the Pennant of Stray Souls and the Effigy of Spiritual Comforts. We got a +1.
Cool. An 8. A 7 to 9. Choose 1.
The spirit ravages your memories.
Yeah, I figured. That's fine. Alright.
Yeah.
So nothing happens, basically.
Yeah,
So do you do this in, like, the middle of the town? Do you, like, go off somewhere private?
I'd probably go to my tavern room.
Okay. So, you do a visitation haunt, and you hear... Let me think about this. You hear a child crying behind you.
I turn around.
It's missing an arm, and it's using its other arm to
Wipe its tears.
wipe its exactly. It's like holding its arm over its tears, its eyes. It doesn't immediately talk to you though.
What's wrong, child?
It removes its arm to reveal that it has no eyes, and it stares at you blankly and says, hold on. Bam. Wolfa betrayed me. He said it would be fun, but it was fun for a bit. Please, put me to rest, I beg of you. Find me. And then he... Let's see. So that's his request. A number of clue points equal to your level.
So that's just one.
Okay, so yeah, he gives you a clue. Point. But that's not actually a clue.
So it's something about Wolfer.
Wolfer, yeah. Well, the problem with the clue points is that when I rest, they're gone.
Yeah, so... Yeah. So basically this ghost just gave you a request.
Yep.
Yep.
So next time we have to kill a child. Mercy killing, anyway.
Fantastic.
You know,
This is exactly...
The child is already dead. Like, we're putting him to rest is pretty much like giving him a proper burial and rites and stuff.
Hmm.
And figuring out who the fuck Wolfer is.
Good. I really didn't want the campaign to go south that fast.
Well, we don't know that they're from the south. Well, we'll figure it out later.
So shall we do bonds and then wrap it?
Yeah. Let's
Oh, yeah.
do end of session. So, let's talk about bonds first. Joaquin, have you resolved any bonds?
Yeah, I resolved that like that Sir Viktor owed me his life. Now I think he's tougher than I originally realized, so I'm replacing that.
Okay.
You realized, considering that he what? How long was that in game time? Like, give me a rough 15 minutes of him just being down.
No, that's way too long. It was probably more like
Probably like
A couple
7.
five.
7
say
minutes
5.
of you speeding down on a bug, man.
Okay, so that brings me up to level 2.
Alright, do you have any other bonds you would like to complete?
I think
Maybe Tom
that
Plant isn't as weak as you once thought he was?
no, he almost died, and he didn't kill anything.
Okay.
And also Mandok almost died, so I still worry about him being, unless like affirming a bond is
Yeah.
sufficient.
We can say reaffirming a bond is sufficient to wipe it out. So take another XP for that.
Okay, so definitely cleared Mandok's one then.
So basically, if we like reaffirm or like, let's say we don't believe in that bond anymore, we get up a level.
Basically, us realizing
Yeah.
that the character dynamic we had in mind has changed.
I
kind of.
need a bond with Mandok that is about the two of us not being about like Templar orders and ghosts and shit.
We're
We've
just
seen
normal
too much shit.
people. What the fuck is
Yeah.
going on here?
Mandok and I are ordinary in a strange world or something like that.
Yeah.
Or to put it in another way, you're too old for this shit.
Mandok
You're
and
too
I are
old for
too
this
old for this shit.
Like that.
Mm-mm.
I have no idea how I'm going to.
And I'll
fulfill-
leave Tom Plant as soft, but I would make them hard like
I think I might have, because well, let's see here now. Tom Plant, I really feel I'm not as suspicious of him anymore because he fought with me in glorious combat and gave it his all. So it's like, I kind of want to take him under the Templar wing now.
Especially since he like exercised his spirit. I mean, that was some weird shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So
like,
replacing it with I want to take him under my wing.
yeah. So do I go up a level now, or
You get,
You get
XP.
okay,
Get one
XP?
XP.
How much XP do
just
you get?
one for each.
One.
Okay. But yeah, I'm going. Want to take. Yeah, I want to.
write it
For now.
down.
Well, let's see. I had the bond of Mandok's misguided behavior could be a problem. I still kind of think it will be.
I haven't
Like
really
I mean,
proved it.
Yeah, well, he's proven he can be useful, but I don't know.
Mandok.
Mandok
I mean-
or Barry.
Actually, no. You're not really your misguided behavior isn't as big as a problem as I thought. Really, because well, you're still misguided, but it turns out that you could be actually useful. So I guess that one is really actually finished, done. But
Think of something new.
yeah, I'm trying to think of. I won't take any flack for Jaochim. I need him to know his place. I still kind of do because honestly, he ran away from battle. He's trying to mouth up to me. He doesn't give me the respect he says, so that still go on. So, oops, I meant to put that at 4. Mandok. So I'm trying to think of a new Mandok. You guys can go through.
Sure. So, Mandok, do you have any bonds?
Well, I'm trying to figure this one. I once ran a scam in Joachim's hometown. I'm not sure how I'm going to move that one on.
So, basically, you need to confront Joachim about it, maybe, and say,
Or
yo, I might have.
Yeah, it's like, because I'm not going to be the one who goes for... I'm not going to, like, jeopardize myself in that case.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's got to, like, realize, hey, this guy's full of shit.
It'll have to come up at some point during the
That'll
story.
come up at some point.
Yeah, if we ever visit Brisk and I'm recognized. Sir Viktor likes to believe he's honest. I know a scoundrel when I see one. I think that one was fulfilled in a different way. Like, now I know that he is... Now I know that he's... What would be the word in this case? Corrupt?
I'm not.
He right at the beginning of the session, he asked you if you would run scams with him and shit.
Well, yeah, to give me money. I was desperate.
Okay, yeah, can I say I fulfilled that bond?
Yeah, you pretty
I've
much
realized
did.
that he's not honest in any way.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm just gonna change that, fulfill that one, I'm gonna change it. Tom Plant is interesting, I could profit off him. That one I now know is just completely false.
So, yeah, I would say that bond is completed in a different way.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I can't profit off of this guy. And obviously myself and Baldric have a cunning plan, I think that one's on halt now.
Well, I would say you can delete that one, but
Yeah,
you don't get
that's
any
not fulfilled.
experience for it.
Yeah, I understand that. So that's 2 XP, and that brings me up to 6.
Cool.
I'm still on 3.
Wait a minute, no, I'm still level 1. Yeah, I'm still level 1. Why is it saying 8 XP, not 7?
Because you need 8 at level
Oh,
1.
Oh, it
No.
was 8, okay.
Yeah, so
Is it?
I thought it
Yeah.
was 7. Oh,
It's your level plus 1, or plus 7.
Oh, okay, so... Alright then. So in that case... I'm changing this one to Sir Viktor is beyond corrupt. I just need a way to steer it.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like that.
steer it into something that benefits you.
Yeah. And Tom Plant is interesting, I could profit off him. I'm going to... I'm trying to think of a way to phrase this, but all I can think of is incredibly pretentious. Just
I'll do it.
word. Alright, what lies in his wake I could profit off of.
So, Tom, make sure you mark that book down. It has a 0 weight.
What should I call it? Book of Power?
Just like cultist book.
So yeah, that's my bonds all done. I
Cool.
think I lived up to my alignment.
We'll get there. So.
Okay.
You mark XP for each one that you've filled.
Alright, Tom, let's go through your bonds.
Alright, so, Mandok gets upset when I talk to myself. Well, it was mentioned.
Yeah,
I wouldn't call that resolved though.
you're still
No.
talking to yourself.
True. He doesn't know why either. He just
Yeah.
knows that I can exercise shit. So, okay. Viktor would smite me if he found out the truth. He still doesn't know the truth, does he?
No.
No, I don't know the real truth. I think you can. I think you're just some kind of along the lines of a priest, but not like you actually have an actual spirit inside of you. So
Jaochim thinks I'm weak, but will that change if he sees what I can do? Well, that one definitely wasn't fulfilled because I almost got
Nope.
myself killed.
That one is basically Senpai notice me.
What was it?
Joaquin thinks me weak, but will that change if he sees what I can do?
No, that one has not. Nope.
No.
Because I
I
still
wanna-
think my plan is soft, but I'll make him hard like me.
The thing is, that's unfair. You were the one who ran away. He stood and fought.
Well, I just want to clarify, I ran away and sacrificed my squire all just to save the halfling.
That's not a good trade when you think about it.
Alright,
No,
so that takes care of bonds. Let's talk about
can I add a new one?
alignment.
I think I definitely fulfilled my...
Yeah, Tom, if you want to add a new one, go for it.
Yeah, so like Viktor saved my life, basically. I owe him
Yeah.
the debt.
Sure.
Only because
You
you
know-
kept attacking like an idiot when you could have ran away.
Well, I could have, but I was already on 5 HP at that point. No, 10 HP. And I probably would have taken more damage with another 6.
Sure. Alright, so did anyone complete their alignment?
yes,
Yeah, protect.
Yes.
I definitely did that several times.
No.
Alright,
I-
for those of you who did, mark a experience.
Unless the book counts as a tormented soul, but I don't think so.
one experience.
Uh,
Okay.
I wouldn't say it was tormented, no.
No.
I definitely fulfilled my alignment because I basically made that the bug kill my objective and I disregarded anyone else.
I didn't really have enough to be deceptive all that often, but I definitely did profit from deception. I sold a guy a bug corpse and fucking made
Yeah,
it
you
sound
did.
like the world.
Alas, I'm still at 3 XP.
I'm at 7 of 8.
I am level 2, bitches.
Alright,
Oh,
so let's see. Did you guys learn something new and important about the world?
Yes.
Mark an XP.
Did I learn? I wouldn't say I really learned anything.
Well,
We
it's
learned about
as a
fucking
group.
groups, man.
Oh, okay.
What
so
did they learn?
They told us to stay out of the forest.
What did you
we
learn?
learned
What,
We
what
learned
did we
why.
learn exactly?
Yeah, what did you guys learn?
We
Nearly
learned-
got killed by a bunch of bugs, and you exercised the book. What did we learn?
we've learned that a little knowledge can be a dangerous thing.
We learned that they weren't kidding when they told us to stay away from the forest.
You've learned more about the far south than you've ever known before.
We've learned
I don't
about
think
the
it's-
South. We've learned about cultists.
Yeah.
I'm not really too certain. Like,
Well, what did you learn about the cultists?
that they exist?
That are cultists.
Learning that there are cultists.
I guess.
That's a bit. It's really kind of weak, but
Yeah.
that sounds like a grand sweeping revelation.
There are cultists? Everyone looks at the Viktor.
I thought those
What?
were a myth.
I guess
You're
it's
a
just that
Templar,
there's
how do you
a
know?
faction of cultists is the thing about the world.
Yeah, I would say you learned something new about the world.
Alright.
Did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Yes!
What constitutes notable?
That brings me up to. That brings me up to level 2, actually.
I would say notable monster or enemy, as in something that wasn't just, oh, there's a bunch of goblins.
Is
Well, I
Bugman
mean,
one of them?
I mean, these things had more armor than our Templar.
Then exactly, so I would call them notable.
Fantastic.
I would change that to be that we overcome a memorable monster or enemy.
The thing is, I don't even. I think that's. To my mind, that's just like we just fucked up against some fucking trash.
Yeah, But it was notable to us.
It was it was notable trash.
Okay, no. To be fair, I do think that Austin put absurd armor on them, but I don't know.
Those guys are straight out of the book.
Well,
Oh, the book is bullshit.
They're probably not that great for like level 1 monsters. But also, I wanted the game to be lethal, and I think it is. So
Yeah,
No, I
like,
thought-
you
yeah,
guys,
I'm
like,
so
we
sad.
did actually feel like we earned that victory. Well, not
Yeah.
victory, we feel like we earned that not dying.
I mean, 2 of them did fly away.
Yeah.
yeah, with the body of your deceased comrade.
It took you guys like 15 rolls just to kill one, with both of you attacking it
But
constantly.
that was bad luck in terms of damage on both
Well,
sides.
I at least had fun with it. Just the idea of my Templar rolling in the grass with it.
I just
Alright.
love. I love that. It was so fucking funny.
Did you guys loot a memorable treasure?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, mark an XP.
Fuck, I'm almost level
And
3.
finally,
Oh.
mark an XP for playing.
Yay!
Fantastic. I hit level 3.
And
Yeah, but-
and I've hit level 2, so
Four-way.
I'm actually going to add 1 to charisma.
I still don't have level 2. I'm still stuck on level 1.
And
Lintz, fail more rolls.
yeah,
I
fail
was
more often.
fail. The problem is, I kept doing good rolls, and then I couldn't do any damage because I only got d6 damage.
I'm getting a wisdom point, so I'm at 2 plus 2 for wisdom.
Okay, so I have one more point. I think I'm gonna put this one in strength, so I can just build up my strength when I need it.
I am going to get patent medicine.
Potent or patent?
No, patent. Reverses baldness, improves your sex appeal, cures all diseases of the body and mind, guaranteed. It'll fix your
Oh my
asthma
God.
too. Okay, maybe
Oh.
not, but it does heal 1d4 plus your level's hit points,
Oh.
and you can make 2
Oh.
doses a day.
Nice.
Wow.
When it says 2-5, it means like every level between 2 and 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
stop
I'm
recording.
yeah.